Old Guy Talks is all about creating a kick-ass life for yourself and those that you love. Don't wait, don't hesitate, don't procrastinate. Opt in now. Dayton Police, 15 to 30 seconds. This is Orris, the official old guy at www.oldguytalks.com, helping older guys create kick-ass lives for themselves and those that they love, and the creator of My Junk Does Not Work, where I help guys find out what their options are to treat their erectile dysfunction with cutting-edge therapy. If you like this, share it. Yesterday I had the opportunity to watch the presentation given by the Dayton Police Department about the shooting, about the mass shooting that occurred a few days prior to this. And it was absolutely incredible in terms of the detail that they went into. The videotapes that they had, the surveillance videos that they had from the various bars and other things on the street, and the fact that they were able to show what had occurred in real time from different angles, so you got a clear idea about what was going on and what was occurring at that time. And the fact that they were answering questions, and they were very, very particular about what they answered, about the things that they knew, and then they would not speculate on the things that they did not know. And they actually did admit it, that in some situations there was an actual disagreement between experts about certain things that occurred, and what the nuances or what the facts were, the reasons for, or what was going on actually. Not actually the facts, but more as far as the reasons or what has happened and why things were happening. And it made me realize that this was actually just a very, very very unusual situation in terms of that we were able to actually, in some ways, not relive it, because there's no way you can relive that kind of situation that someone's actually gone through, where there's been actually a number of people have been killed and more people have been shot. But to actually understand what was going on in almost like a surreal way, because of you can see everything. You see the shooter, which is just something. It's unbelievable that you actually see the shooter. It's actually very surreal in a lot of ways. But what struck me as absolutely incredible was the reaction of the 6 police officers that were there. And mind you, when you see the videos, what happens is that about 15 seconds after the first shots are fired, 15 seconds, the police are coming, and I believe they were coming at from different angles, and were sprinting. They weren't like jogging or running and stopping behind a wall to see what's going on. They were basically running towards the direction. They were sprinting towards the direction, firearms drawn, ready to engage the shooter. And they did so. And if I recall the timeline correctly, they engaged that shooter within 15 seconds. And they had the shooter down. And they had him neutralized and killed, which I think is absolutely perfect thing to happen here, is to have him killed within about 30 seconds of the first shots being followed. Yeah, I'm glad he's dead. I'm really glad he's dead. I wish they'd gotten there just a little bit sooner, but they really did a spectacular job in getting him. But I have no remorse about saying the fact that I am glad that he is dead. And the bravery is absolutely incredible that was displayed. Because mind you, again, I'm going to tell you, they were sprinting towards the gunfire. Now that is against human nature. That's against something that you and I would do. We would never sit there and sprint towards gunfire. I mean, maybe you would, maybe you're different. I don't think so. I think when the reality of things hit, everybody says, oh, I would do this, I would do that, I would do that. But you don't have a clue. You don't have a fucking clue about what you would do in a situation like that. Unless you've actually been in one. You don't really know how you're going to react and whether you're going to be defending or in survival mode. You really don't know. And it makes me think of all the other police officers out there and who do brave things, who do courteous things, who do supportive things, who help people that are in danger, and how often they are not acknowledged. Their stories will not be told, but they do it every day on a daily basis. And that doesn't mean that there aren't a few bad police out there. But the vast, vast majority are out there to serve. And when I see water getting dumped on policemen, when I see them being disrespected, when I hear that they're being asked to leave a Starbucks, I'll tell you, that just fucking pisses me off big time. In a real, real big way. That type of disrespect has no place in this country. And to those that exhibit that disrespect, I say, fuck you, motherfuckers. And I ask you, when danger comes, when danger is at your doorstep, who are you going to call? Are you going to call some protester? Who are you going to call when danger shows up at your door? Remember, at oldguytalks.com, it's all about creating a kick-ass life for yourself and those that you love. If you are interested in creating a kick-ass life for yourself and those that you love, then become a member at oldguytalks.com and get access to the cave area, where not only do I have my interviews with doctors on cutting-edge therapies for erectile dysfunction, but I will have other things that are posted in there that will help you create that kick-ass life that you want for yourself and others. And we're going to be talking a lot about different kinds of vices and virtues. So opt in and become a member